let me tell you that Kenya is actually growing. We are growing in the sport. We are going to beat Africa very soon, and Asia, Europe, they should be scared of us now, because if you see today we can hold a tournament like this. We've got sponsors who have come in, they've given us the kind of support that we need, and the country has actually accepted it. And I can tell you today, Kiambu Cup is a finality in the preparations for us to be able to be accepted by the whole world. So I can tell you that the tournament that has been held today is an annual event. We normally hold it because we need to have a centralized kind of a competition where all competitors can come all the way from Mombasa, from Nanyuki, from Mount Kenya, from Rift Valley, and they will come here and actually showcase their skills. So today is one of the most important competitions that we are having in the year, and I can tell you it's a good competition.
Thank you, Carol. The turnout has been quite good. I think I must commend Standard Media Group as our official media partner for having given us such nice publicity over the event, because it has definitely bore fruit. This has been one of the biggest events in the year so far, and we have quite a number of shooters actually, as you can see, and that's the way it should be. The more the merrier.
Let me first talk about the standard. We made a deliberate decision to try and support sports in Kenya. If you check, we've supported golf through the Standard County Classic. I think now we've done it for about 6 years. This is the 6th year actually. We've started supporting, we supported the Kenya Open earlier this year. We also supported the current Masters, which was sponsored mainly by KCB. And even sports like shooting are still sports. So if we want to promote sports, we cannot discriminate and say some are different from others. No, where we feel we can help any sporting fraternity to just come out and be appreciated, we'll do that. And as a media organization, that's what we should be doing. We should be helping promote sports in Kenya. We know sports is a big factor in helping people get income for life, and sometimes even just as bringing people together.
Well, it looks like that we have quite a number of guests as well. We have 88 shooters, and of course quite a number of guests. So the total number of people here is around anything between 150 and 200. And the courses of fire are quite elaborate. Anything you'd find in an international shoot. We have 3 drills, meaning they're not full courses of fire. It's just a drill where you have to shoot either with your right hand and your left hand, and freestyle with both hands, or shooting from a sitting position. And there's one where you have to shoot standing and then again kneeling. And then we have 5 courses of fire where the shooter basically is what the course of fire is trying to capture is the shooter's ability to shoot while moving, concentrating on the targets, giving visual patience to targets that are far and targets that are obscured, because in the event that you miss any of those, you're highly penalized.
I have from my right is Arias, we have Omar, we have Hakim, and we have Musa.
Awesome. Welcome to Nairobi for this tournament, the shooting tournament. What can you say? What has been your highlight today from this competition?
I think the arrangement is perfect. The course, that is course of fire, they were properly arranged. It was a challenge, but we are on it.
You're on it. And we have one of the tournaments, the monthly tournaments coming to Mombasa. How are you guys prepared for the guys in Nairobi? You can see how they are shooting. They're not joking on the courses of fire.
Yes, it is just a beginning. We are going to engage on proper training from now until the next competition in Mombasa.
And Abdul Karim, Abdul Hakim, you've been in these competitions before. What can you say about today's Chairman's Cup?
Today's Chairman's Cup is a peak, one of its kind, and we need something like this for Mombasa as well. Yeah.
So you guys, are you prepared for this Nairobi guys in Mombasa, because you know how they shoot, they're not joking?
We are fully prepared and we will show them dust. You can take it to the bank.
No, it's been all action, but we have not been seeing a lot of ladies taking part in this shooting competition. And today, in the chairman's camp, there's quite a number of ladies. And so we sought to find from some ladies here, what is the shooting like? And here I'm joined by Belinda. Belinda, hi, and welcome to Standard Digital and Game Year 2.
Thank you.
All right, what categories are you shooting in, Belinda, and how long have you been shooting this sport?
Okay, in this sport I've been shooting since 2016. It took me some time before I did my classification, but early this year I classified and I manage a marksman category. So today I'm shooting a marksman category.
Oh, you're shooting a marksman category. We're wishing you the best. What could you like to say about the ladies shooting in Kenya? What could you like to tell the other ladies?
I would like to tell the other ladies, I would love to encourage them to get into shooting. It's a very good sport. It keeps you busy and it's so interesting compared to the other sports that I've done before.
Thank you so much, Belinda, and we wish you the best in the shooting.
Thank you.
We have participants coming from all over the country, new, older shooters alike. And I'm also quite impressed that we have quite a good number of ladies who have been able to join us today. And the number is growing as we go along, because as you might have noticed, the trend is that the males tend to dominate this particular sport, but the women are coming out more. And I would also want to say that this is one of the better platforms, because we have expert shooters, world-renowned shooters who are here and who have been able to take us through some of those skills that we have developed over time. So it's an opportunity for people to learn, it's an opportunity for them to develop new skills, and more importantly to also be able to network and learn more and pick up from here. So that it doesn't just end with today's function. This is something that can go forward.
World Championships is coming up in Alabama. How are you preparing for that? Because you're one of the ladies who's going to represent the country. How are you prepared for that?
First of all, I'm looking forward to stepping in that ground. And I'm making more preparation by doing more practices and getting those who are those experts to help us to achieve more.
Robert, how has the experience been today?
Well, it has been very exciting to international standards. The standards are very, very high, and it's great the way the disciplined forces have come out together with the civilians, so we are sharing a lot of information. Yeah. We have been training the ladies for international shoot, which is IDPA and IPSC. Those are two forms of shoot from the United States. And I must say there are some excellent shooters coming up. They are very, very accurate shooters from the ladies team. So we are continuing with the trainings. I'm happy a lot of them are competing here. And you can see that they're standing.
Would love to see shooting as a sport grow in Kenya, so that we have more Kenyans going for international meets and winning at the highest level. Because I think at the moment, because of the mystery surrounding it, we've seen fewer competitors, and by demystifying the sport, I think the association that NGAO has done a good job. And if we can get 5, 6, 7, 10, 8, 20 Kenyans shooting at the highest level, then I think would have done our job to promote the sport.
The government coming in is very important. It's very important to vet people. You are sure that whoever you are next to is a person who has of good moral standing within the society. So the vetting was very important and very welcome.
I would say that the government's role is critical in building the foundation, putting the infrastructure in place, and also the regulations that can promote alternative sports other than, as I said, football, athletics, rugby. Yeah.
This is a very important sport and it is growing. As you can see, a few years back, we wouldn't even be talking of this. Today, we have a team, we have groups and different clubs, and we even have people who are representing Kenya outside of the country. Recently, we just had a team in South Africa. Soon we have others going to other countries. And I think the future of this sport is bright and growing. Diligence and that compliance is there. And I think that will continue. It will be done. More and more vetting will take place. However, that does not affect the sport. Instead, it enhances the sport because it provides the legitimate practitioners or players or sportsmen an opportunity to do what they do best in an environment that is serene, clear, and acceptable by law. Secondly, I think the government provides an opportunity for licensing so that we have people that are identifiable, because in this kind of sports, there is an actual requirement of responsibility. You cannot have this kind of sports ad hoc. We need that we know who has the gun, where they have it, what they are doing with it, when they are doing this, so that there is some level of control. So to me, I think the government comes in as a facilitator, as a supporter, and also as the standard provider, the evening of the ground, so that the gun owner, be they private or non-private, they are all serving within a standard and under a specific law.
1 year back, before Ian Van der Bank came into Kenya, you remember Game Year 2 covered him. We were not shooting this well. We actually took his training very positively. We've been training in smaller groups where we've been embracing each other's performances. You've seen what Game 8 has done for us. You've been able to come here, give us some merchandise and help us to push forward. So it has been a matter of instilling from the ones who are growing. The senior shooters have been able to pick them, go up to them and show them the skills, and the interest has improved. So I can tell you these people are ready. They're ready for the African Championship. They're ready for the World Championships in October.
The idea is just getting a fine balance between speed and accuracy. And if you practice this, then in the events that you ever need to use your firearm in a real life scenario, you're more proficient. You will not have innocent people being victims of, as they call them, stray bullets.
I can say well done. I think it's a great badge of honor. It also tells you that there is confidence from the public, from the members, and from even the sponsors. To see the number of people that have sponsored this event tells you that it is accepted, it is gaining ground, and also taking the rightful space, because it's important for us as a country to have people who own guns, but own guns responsibly.
Kenya.